All right, Leo, it's your turn. So this is a little 3-card quickie from Tarot Lumination for the new moon, March 27th, 2017. It's just coming up around the corner. It's for you, Leo. Shiny, bright Leo. Now, I don't want to go too deep into it, but for you, Leo, it's happening up in your 9th house. That's the house of like big stuff happening, the house of big adventures, foreign travel, higher consciousness, higher learning, new awareness, climbing to greater heights, and kind of teaching and telling everybody about it, okay? It's kind of exciting because all this Aries energy is very harmonious for you. So that's good news. Who knows what the reading's going to show, but in theory, it's like pretty good news for you. The thing is, the energy is very strong, and you're already a very fiery character by definition. So when you add all this extra firepower, it's can be a little overwhelming. And so what I'm suggesting, like, is if things feel like you're like living over the next few weeks as though you've just had way too much caffeine, stimulants, or it's just getting too much, your brain feels fried, you're talking too much too quickly, you think you're smarter than you are, which of course you may be, but that could all be just the influence of the energies, okay? Because it is passing, okay? It's just another chapter in our lives, but it's very, very strong, okay? Don't want to get too carried away with it, all right? It can bring spontaneous awakenings, surprises. It can bring shocking situations and events and inspiration into this part of your life, okay? So be prepared. I'm just letting you know. This is going to be really simple. 3 cards, no reversals, no jumpers, nothing like that. Just really basic, okay, people? It's like what we do on the Sunday show. Here's the situation, okay? Here's a possible challenge, dealing with it. Here's maybe a way to handle all that. And here's some of the weather. Whoa, okay, that's pretty serious weather, dear Leo. You could be undergoing some kind of major transformation in that part of your life. In other words, your sense of understanding of how the universe actually works. The big picture sort of stuff. Your like your awareness, your full awareness of like how the world is, how life works and everything. And either in a rude way or a very exciting way, something transformational is happening where an old order is dead and dying and gone, and a new order is emerging, okay? So that's pretty epic stuff, okay? Do you see here all the shocking images of bodies on the ground, little children ailing, religious popes and bishops begging for mercy, okay? But guess what? Way off in the distance, way beyond the towers of the moon, there is a whole new world ahead and a bright new beginning, okay? So if shit is happening, let it happen. Let it all happen. Let it die. And in the natural order of thing, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. From there, that becomes fertilizer for a whole new life, okay? So this is pretty epic. I don't know what this refers to, Leo, but you would know. It's your life. All right, so what's the situation here? Okay, let's get into it. Wealth, abundance. Maybe you are praising yourself, or maybe you are just realizing how incredibly wealthy and fortunate and lucky and abundant you are. Or it could be that you're realizing that maybe you don't quite have all this and this is what you would like, okay? And that's okay to have aspirations. And because this is a lot. This is a very big card. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is the card of having it all, okay? This is the card of legacy wealth, generational wealth, family wealth, above and beyond money. This is the home, the creche, the 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 uh, the DNA, the grandparents, the parents, the grandchildren, the pets, the whole of everything, the nieces, nephews, aunts and uncles, everybody, the spouses, the in-laws, and it's all good, okay? Now, if that's the energy that's happening for you right now, that's great. That's great. I'm really, really happy for you, Leo. But what I notice with new moons and lunar patterns in general is that they are very, very stark in terms of their energy. So how this plays out for you, Leo, that's your business, but it's very much to do with wealth and abundance. And that isn't just money. That can something to be to do with time. There are all sorts of ways that abundance and wealth can be measured, okay? So what's the problem here? What's the challenge with all that? It's kind of beautiful. Maybe you're coming into it. Maybe because of some huge transformational energy that's happening in your world and kind of blowing through your life and blowing through your world, um, whether it's in a challenging way or a very evident, simple, joyous way, the issue of wealth and abundance is going to become very much in the front of your mind, in your life, in a very three-dimensional, very tangible, tactile manner in your material world. So what's the challenge with all of that? Okay, well, it is the Hierophant here. We've had this in the same position earlier for somebody else. I can't remember. So what's the challenge here? Maybe you are being challenged, Leo, in terms of the hierarchy and the order of life and how things really, really are. And that can be very disruptive, okay? If you are used to being in a very prominent, dominant position where you call it out, you call the code, and everybody locks step in order, and you are the person to whom people come for wisdom and awareness and knowledge, and you have all that, that's wonderful. But it's also a huge responsibility. Maybe you can't handle it, okay? If you do have all of this, or if it's all coming to you, just remember that with great power comes great responsibility, okay? I'm not going to say what kind of reading this is for you, love, romance, home, family, career, whatever it is, health, I don't know. It's your business. All I'm suggesting is that with great wealth and great power comes great responsibilities, okay? It's like this is the supreme, like, like in the world of, hierarchies, like certain societies, they have like the peasants and the nobles and the merchants, and then you have royalty, dukes and duchesses, and then you have monarchs and kings. But on top of all of that is the Hierophant, okay? The ultimate code, okay? The ultimate authority here. And that's a huge mantle to carry, Leo. So the question is, are you up for it? Can you handle it? Are other people going to respect you for being that? Or are you going to squander your wealth and your abundance? We don't know. Let's see. How are you going to deal with all of that? And abundance here can also be related to having knowledge and wisdom and awareness above and beyond the average. So that's a huge burden as well in terms of responsibility. If you know a lot, if you are privy to a lot of incredibly important, valuable information, that's a huge responsibility. What are you going to do with that? Okay. So let's see. Let's figure it out. Seize the opportunity. Duh. It's really simple. Don't be scared of it. Accept the role. Rise up to your true stature, okay? You have the opportunity now, and it is coming to you. If you don't feel like you're that way already, it's okay to conduct yourself as if. okay? This is a tremendous opportunity for you to do a serious upgrade in Leo being Leo. It's like the new, shiny new, brighter Leo. And this is a tremendous opportunity, and it's happening right now. With all this swirling weather of death and destruction comes rebirth. And this is a huge chance for you, Leo. Rebirth in some aspect of your life. I know we're getting kind of spacey here with the big words and everything. Maybe this is just in something very, very intimate and very specific in your world, Leo. But you know what that is, okay? And it's a huge opportunity. So the way to deal with all this abundance and this huge responsibility is to seize it, grab it, and own it, and live as if you already know what you're doing and how to do it. And conduct yourself with a very, very high level of integrity, okay? Extremely high levels of integrity, okay? Because others are looking to you, all right? This is a card of sacred opportunity, and it is your duty and responsibility as a human being. It's also your choice, but to take that, to grab it. Just remember that these come to you from the great beyond, and they are divinely blessed. Aces are very strong, powerful cards, and they are gifts. So when you reject such an amazing opportunity, it's like an insult to heaven. Okay, so I'm just saying, okay, this is a wonderful opportunity for you, dear Leo. So grab it, okay, and live as if you can handle it. Seriously, Leo, you can handle it, probably better than anyone, all right? You're very good at wearing the crown, okay? See what I mean? So just do it, okay? Thank you, Leo.